I'm on a Fulbright for 10 months, a student research grant to Tanzania in anthropology, studying birth culture, pregnancy, and healthcare services for pregnant women.
I was a Fulbright-Hays recipient last year. I was doing research on Albanian and Slavic language relationships in the Western Balkans. So I was in Kosovo, Macedonia, Albania, and Montenegro.
I'm assistant professor in Geographic Information Systems at the Sofia University, which is the highest and oldest institution of higher education in Bulgaria.
Fulbright Nehru visiting lectureship at the National University of Juridical Sciences in West Bengal.
Learning Swahili has been really great. You can learn it as much as you want in the classroom, but until you actually get there and you talk to people all the time, and now I can eavesdrop on conversations, and that's really exciting.
Got to meet with a lot of colleagues at different universities, people that were doing research on similar topics. Getting to collaborate with them and get their perspective on things really helped me to put my research in the right focus, I think. I started looking at the right things and see what was important to them and important within the tradition over there, because there's quite a bit different scholarship here versus there.
I'm sure that the Ohio State University is an excellent institution for many things, but in geography it's among the top 5 in the United States, which means it's one of the top 5 in the world. So it's been really rewarding for me to be able to work with the colleagues here, doing basic research in our field.
Amazing thing to teach a class on law and economic development in India, with students who were small children in the 1990s, when India was beginning its sort of path of economic liberalization, and for whom questions of development sort of were ranging all around them.
The one day when I ended up delivering the baby, everyone just decided to have their baby all at the same time. So there were like 6 women in labor, and then all of a sudden the nurse said, "Oh my gosh, now this woman over there, I have to go over there." And so she said, "Just stay here, just put on some gloves and stay here and deliver the baby." And I said, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" And she said, "Yeah, you've seen it so many times, just you can do it." And so I got to deliver the baby and cut the umbilical cord, and that was really, it was really amazing.
Some of the friends that I had over there appreciated the perspective that I brought from American scholarship. I think I see myself in the future helping out with a lot of research over there, helping people to formulate the right types of questions and know some of the sources that they should look at.
Most important things I consider, of course, contact the research which we have done together. Also, colloquium series. The Department of Geography hosted world-recognized researchers who presented, who talked about topics which have even been published. So it's been really rewarding to be able to hear them.
I think from that I've always been really sensitive about thinking about American law as sort of just a set of choices on a wide sort of continuum or spectrum of choices. So even when I teach something as basic as a first-year property class here, I'm always trying to sort of sensitize students to the idea that the property rules we have really could be otherwise.
I was a Fulbrighter in the same class that you were, the same cohort. I see that you're doing this, or I see that we have this interest in common, and let's do something.
I sort of knew firsthand the difference it makes if you want to go abroad to teach or do research. If you do it as part of a sort of network, right? You hit the ground with a staff and a whole bunch of alums, people who had, Indians who had studied in the U.S. who were very, very loyal to the program, other U.S. Fulbrighters, right? And so
I had a lot to represent, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being not an official ambassador, but being somewhat of a cultural ambassador.
Thanks, Fulbright. It's been great. It's been fantastic, and OSU also. Amazing. I was very surprised how smooth everything works here.
You're a Fulbrighter for life. It's not just something that's over in a year. It seems like a really strong community to me, and I really look forward to being a part of that in the future.
Amazing thing to get to leave your home and leave your everyday life and try to make a new home. home and have this vastly different experience. It was just, in my case, it was only 5 months. But to do that as part of a cultural and academic exchange network is really special.